up, I feel that second wind. We're gonna be alright, we're gonna be alright.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Measures of Hope. I am back with Virginia, and she is going to tell you about a new organization to the Memphis area that I am so excited that we're getting and that she's going to be a part of. So I'm going to pass it to her and let her tell you all about it.
All right, thanks, Melissa. So I am the expansion coordinator for the Isaiah 117 house, and it is coming finally to Shelby County.
Woo-hoo.
It started very northeast tip of Tennessee in Carter County.
Okay.
Back in 2018, and it was really just Rhonda Paulson, who's the founder and director. She realized during taking the 8-week classes to become a foster parent that the plan is that when a child is removed from their situation, that they go sit in the DCS office to await placement.
Wow.
Like that's the plan. And that there is this gap time. I used to think, oh, well, this child's being taken from the situation and immediately put in a loving foster home, but that's not true.
Oh.
And now since COVID, that takes more than just a few hours. Sometimes it takes days. And so these kids are in limbo, and a lot of times doing that in the DCS office. And you've probably never been in a DCS office, but if you can just imagine sitting in the DMV for
that's not fun.
A few hours or a few days, it was never intended for children. It wasn't built for children.
Right. That's, of course.
It's never the plan. That's not what they want either, but there's just out of options because there's a lack of foster parents right now. So anyway, so Rhonda heard that and she was like, there's got to be another way. And so they had their whole community rally together and build this house in Carter County to serve the children, so that when a child is removed from their situation, instead of the DCS office, they go straight to a loving home that's fully staffed by volunteers.
Oh, I love
lavishly
that.
love on these children on their worst day.
Yes.
They get offered bubble baths and, or a hot shower if they're a teenager, and a home cooked meal or whatever they want to eat.
Oh,
they said, whatever you want to eat. You want to make spaghetti? You want Chick-fil-A? We'll go get it for you.
Yeah.
There's a full giving room full of brand new items that a child can go and basically shop for what they want, what they need. And
so
if they don't have, size 16 shoe for that teenage boy, they'll go out and buy it for him.
Yeah. Wow.
So they really just give that child a lot of dignity on that day.
Yes.
So that when they do step into that foster placement, that they can hold their head up high and, have these new things and they've been taken care of. Well, that just one house for Carter County has now turned into 12 open houses in the state of Tennessee, 15 nationwide, and 42 counties as of today that are in process.
That's amazing.
So it's really caught on because it's
so needed.
Yeah, it's a solution to a really big problem that's not just in our county, but every county.
Absolutely. And
so
this is sometimes the kids have to sleep like in the offices.
Unfortunately,
on the floor.
Unfortunately, there's times where there's just no other options.
Yeah.
And that's what's happening right now, but not for long in Shelby County. So in Shelby County, we're actually going to get 2 houses and
great.
To start
That's
with.
So exciting.
Yeah.
That's so exciting.
So we're looking for houses or land donations. And then right now we're kind of in this expansion awareness phase where we're trying to get the word out.
Yes.
Hey, we're coming and here's what you can do. So that's what part of this video is
absolutely
helping
I heard
us
about
do.
This and I wanted, she was one of the first people that came to mind in this organization because it's so needed. It's so dear to my heart. And I would love to help open some doors for people who want to help but don't know how. They don't want to be a foster parent or they can't. But they can help in a lot of other ways.
Yeah, I mean, being a foster parent is a really big decision. It's a big life change. It's not for everyone right now, but this for the Isaiah 117 house, there's something for everyone to do.
Yes,
and I really believe that it's not that people don't care; they just don't know.
Absolutely,
they don't know that children are being removed, and then there's this gap time where the children are in limbo, and so. Now that you know, now I can tell you what you can do to help. So right now during this expansion awareness phase, we're going to be having monthly meetings the 3rd Tuesday of every month. And you can check out our Facebook page, Isaiah 117 House, Shelby Co. TN. Kind of long.
Okay.
But Melissa's going to put it down
Yes,
there
I will.
so that you can click on it. Join, follow our Instagram, our Facebook. That'll have all the details on our meetings.
Awesome.
We want the community to come join our team.
Yes.
And help get this house off the ground. So there'll be lots of opportunities now. And then once we actually have an open house, you can get trained to be a caregiver in the house for when a child comes. You're the one opening the door saying, hey, you want a bubble bath? Or, hey, buddy, what you want for dinner? And so you can be a caregiver. You could, help us fill that Amazon wish list. You can click on that wish list and help us fill the giving room. You can make freezer meals because we don't just come alongside the child, but we're also helping lighten the load of the caseworker who's overworked, and then helping the foster family say yes. Oh, good. So sometimes as a foster parent, you get that placement call and you're like, oh, well, I don't have an extra bed. Yeah. We'll give you a bed. You need a car seat. We'll give you a car seat.
Wow. That's amazing.
Here's a week's worth of formula. Here's a meal, freezer meals for 3 days. And so that comes from the community. That comes from people like you willing to either click a link or make a meal, deliver it, get this giving room just fully stocked. And so lots of opportunities now. And then once the house is built, even more.
Yeah, that's incredible. Do you know about when the house will be? Is there...
typically in a county, it can be like a year to year and a half process. Gotcha. But the state has been so generous and given Shelby County specifically, because our need is the greatest.
So great,
out of any county in Tennessee. So we've been given some grant money, and we are in the process of securing a Midtown location that's pretty close to the DCS office. So hopefully by the time you're watching this video, we will already have a Midtown location. Yeah. And then we'd love to have something maybe a little further east. Okay. Just something might be a little easier for volunteers to get to.
Yes. Oh, that's wonderful. I love that.
So all that to say, our process is going to be going a little faster because we have that extra help. And not just from the community, but the state. Yeah. And your team has just come together so quickly, and it's all just. We have an amazing team. Yes. Yeah. I just feel like the Lord is just blazing the trail, and we're just walking into good thing after good thing. Yes. And open doors. Really good. Yes. I'm so excited to watch this and hopefully be a part of it. And hopefully I can see some of you be a part of it. It's so awesome. Like she said, there's all kinds of ways to get involved. You don't have to do it in person. You can shop. You can make meals and drop them off, or somebody will pick them up, and all of that. And I'd love to come speak to any of your groups that you're a part of. Yes. I mean, it could be a bunco group. I love to play bunco. It could be it could be a church group. It could be just, a group of people that get together. Yeah. I can come share the story, share the vision. Absolutely. We're having a pastor's breakfast at the end of June. That. So anyone from your church who's interested, we talk about how the whole church can really rise up. Because that's great. One thing I wanted to say is that we're not coming to Memphis because DCS isn't doing their job. Right. We're coming to Memphis because DCS is doing the church's job, which is to take care of these children. Yes. And so we're really calling on the churches to rise up. Absolutely. And to help meet these needs, because that's what we were called to do. That's Isaiah 1:17. Yes. To defend the fatherless and really speak up for those who don't have a voice. I love that. Well, I'm telling y'all, I'm so excited. This made my week when Virginia said yes. So you could learn all about this. I'm very excited. So thank you so much for sharing. And if there's any updates, and as she does progress, I'm sure I'll come back and we can hear all about it. I'd love that too. Thank you so much. And we'll see you next time. All right. Bye.